Good evening and welcome in to the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies Global Awesome Healers Training Summit Season 7. This is call 3 on spirit communication. Over the last two calls, we got to understand who spirit guides are, how they help, and how we can communicate with them. Fears and misconceptions around spirit communication were put to rest, and we also got to experience processes and techniques to ground, to protect, to meet our spirit guides. A body awareness meditation showed us how our body is the powerful tool we require for spirit communication. With the animal spirit guide dice set, we had the bear infinity symbol and the owl show up for us with guidance messages. And today, we go further into the world of spirit communication with finding out and connecting to our animal spirit guide. How? Let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for and join me in giving a warm Mystic Lotus welcome to the expert who is showing us how to walk between worlds with clarity and confidence. Binita Amol Rege. Hi, Binita.
Thank you, Nilu.
The floor
Thank
is
you. Good
yours.
evening. Yes. Good evening, everyone. And yeah, am I audible?
Yes.
Lovely. Good evening, everyone. Nilu has recapped day call one, call two for us very brilliantly. And today we are going to focus on animal spirit guides. Uh, I had posted a quiz in the morning, and I'm going to come back to it, after I have taken you through what animal spirit guides are. So, as we all know, we have spoken on call one, call two about the energies about our spirit guides, and animal spirit guides are one of those who are always around us, protecting us, guiding us, and walking with us. Whether we are aware about them or not, they are always with us. So, animal spirit guides are more than the ancient symbols, or they could be, when I say animal spirit guides, I am talking about all four-legged women, of four-legged animals, creepy crawlies, birds, reptiles, everything, even the mythical and magical animals. You may have heard them about in stories or from some people, but they all are there into the spirit realm helping us. So it's just not the ancient symbol or the ancient animal. Even if they don't exist with us right now into the physical world, their presence is very real into the energetic world. They carry a kind of a frequency that always helps us. What we just need to do is tap into that frequency, bring in their characteristics, the messages that we need to embody, and they are always there to help us. They are, and whenever many of us must be working with many other modalities, or even if it is a simple meditation. Sometimes we have a vision of maybe a butterfly or maybe a snake or an elephant. It is not random that we have an experience with animal spirit guides. They come into our space for a reason. They come into our energetic frequency for a reason because they are bringing in the messages that we need to imbibe into our daily life. These are the spiritual messages that probably you need a strength or you need to show up and stand on your ground. It could be anything. So depending on which animal spirit guide is showing up, the message is going to differ from them. In our modern lives, the lives have become really very busy. We are so busy, hectic, stressful lives. There are very few moments that we get in a week where we are spending time near the nature, maybe going to the garden or an ocean or anything. And now into the cities also, people have started living into the high rises. All the more we are stepping away from our nature, our actual real habitat. So it becomes all the more important that we keep connecting with these energies every now and then. Connecting with these energies really helps us to listen to our intuition, listen to our voice, our inner world. That's where the alignment is. I'm sure many of you have heard that, all the problems are within us, even the solutions are within us. To hear to those solutions, to hear to those messages that universe is constantly providing us, we really need to align ourselves to these higher frequencies, higher dimensions. Now, these animal spirit guides are full of love, care, and protection. The moment you just close your eyes and invoke their energies, they will be here in your energy field to help you. Now, if I take a example of, say, tiger, it brings in strength, it brings in leadership. Maybe when it shows up into your place, you need to go back and check what's happening in your life. Where do you need to bring in that courage? Where do you need to bring in that leadership? You know, these are just the simple messages that we come to know. But when we connect with them on a deeper level, the guidance becomes really very rich, and it really helps us to take the next step forward. So there are, as we will move through the call, we will go through the examples of all the animals and the spirit animal birds who show up into our places, the symbols, spirits of elemental elements. They all have nature messages for us. So when I talk about the spirit animal guides, how can I not talk about my animal spirit dissect that everyone has seen from core one? And the idea behind this animal dissect was that everyone, gets connected to this world, which we are not really consciously doing on our everyday life. So, when we talk about, say, cards, there are 78 cards that we need to connect. Or we talk about the Reiki symbols, there are fixed number of Reiki symbols that we need to connect. But when we are talking about the animal spirit world, there are many, many, many animals who can show up into our lives. So when we are working with this dice set, it actually narrows down for you, and it makes a kind of a structured routine where you can receive your messages and guidance that you need into this moment. So it's kind of a 32 pieces, whether they are elements, they are symbols, or they're animal spirit guides. Everyone has a special message for you, and they are ready to take you into the higher frequency. So that's what is about the animal spirit guides. And today, before we dive into, as our usual routine, we are going to ground our energy so we absorb their medicine better, we connect with them deeper. So I want everyone to sit in a very comfortable position with your feet flat on the ground and spine straight. And focus on your breath. Settle down wherever you are and make yourself 5% more comfortable. Take 3 deep inhalation and exhalation. Deep inhale, deep exhale, bringing in all your awareness, consciousness that you may have left during the day with people, places, or situations. You bring everything together here into this moment. You may want to connect with your environment, the ground below you, the air that you are breathing, all the elements, fire in your belly, and just become aware of it. This acknowledgement, this awareness is enough to anchor your consciousness into this present moment. Breathing in and breathing out. When you feel settled, calm, and centered, you may open your eyes.
So, Binita, while we wait for everybody to be
Come back.
here again, there is a question that is coming from Noha. I'm going to read the full thing out first and then split it down if you'd like it that way. So she writes, "Hi everyone. I came to know that animal spirits do keep changing. At the very beginning, it was a white fox that I saw on a vision quest. But today, surprisingly enough, you told me it is a peacock feather or any colored feather, which is not an animal. So how is that, ma'am?" It's her question, and she says, "Thanks in advance." So obviously, firstly, this check was for your spirit ally first, right? So first question, I'm splitting her questions up for you. Animal spirits, do they keep changing?
Yes, so we have our 1 2 3 spirit guides who are permanent. From the time we take birth, they are always with us. But as we move ahead into our life and the kind of experiences that we have, a different kind of a spirit guide or a different ally will present themselves into your life because they know probably that what we don't know, that you need this strength or the guidance or the protection from them. So it is very much possible that they will show up when you need them. And going back to the quiz, what she had asked, that
It's
that's a beautiful peacock feather. Yeah. So, what she had asked was the quiz is about animal spirit guides, the spirits of the elements, and the sacred symbol that we find into the universe. And this has no structure that, okay, this many, how many spirit guides are going to be there, or this many elements are going to be there, because this entire set, and keeping that in mind about the set, the quiz was created. This entire set has been channeled through my sessions and through in a partnership with my spirit guides. So it's a combination of all three. And as Neelu said, it's a spirit ally. So it could come anything. So I read your answer. You had, I think, given it in detail that what was your selection, right? If I'm not wrong, you had mentioned your selections as well. So it was more about the soul searching. And when we are talking about feather are a way of communication for our spirit guides. They would show up, probably you went for a walk and it'll fall in front of you, or it would come in your balcony. At that particular time, it's really advisable to go back to what you are going through in your life, or what is a pressing question, or what was your dominant thought into that particular day for which your guides have given you the assurance. Most of the time, feather, it's a assurance from your guides that you are protected, you will be taken care of. What you need to do is just take action in the right direction. So I hope that answers your question.
okay.
Lovely.
And a few more people have taken the check, and and people like Vishma, Harish, Padma, everyone's posted it. I also hope you've just looked at the guide, at the result uh, post that we've given just before that. you'll know which one is yours, whether it's mostly A's, mostly B's, like that. You'll know which is yours. So keep, if you'd like to post that, then let us know. For example, Padma, she's put her answers and I can see hers are E, F, E, E, F. It's mostly E's. And E is again feather. Funny enough, exactly what you were just explaining to
Yeah.
Noha, right? And even
Yeah.
Harish, for example, is mostly C's. And C is the koi fish,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. So koi fish is about the perseverance. So wherever they are, these people, whatever challenges that they are facing, it's about the perseverance, it's about the abundance also. And when we say abundance, it's just not about the prosperity or creating wealth. Abundance is in all aspect of our life, health, relationship, wealth, spiritual alignment, our mental peace, emotional peace. So abundance in every aspect. So this is just an indication. This quiz is also a kind of a way of letting people know that what. So when they take the 5 questions, they will actually, even when they go back to the what kind of answers they have given, they can go back at what actually they are seeking at this phase of their life. So those spirit allies become their partners. We are going to do one process where we are going to connect with whatever has shown up in your space today morning. If you already know your spirit guides, then you can converse and connect with them on a deeper level. And if you don't know who your spirit ally is, then probably you will meet them. So it's a multifaceted process that we are going to go through. But coming back to the quiz, the purpose of that quiz was that there is a awareness that has been created, because many times it happens that in our meditations we see something, probably someone would see dragon, but if they don't know how to connect with them, they are not going to get the answers as well. As I was explaining you just few moments back, that this world is huge. There are many, many, many animals, many birds, many reptiles, many creepy crawly could be our spirit ally. One of the very beautiful bug in my die set is ladybug, right? So you know how you connect with them and what messages they are getting with you. It's going to be very personal also. What we are discussing here is a very generic, but you know what situation you are going through, and you know what kind of a guidance this ally can bring for you. So the process that I'm going to take you through in just few moments is going to help you do that.
And Noha has one more question. She asks, so spirit ally is like a key to connect. Is it a key to connect, or so is it permanent then? And but spirits do change, correct? I'm just reading out exactly what is being written.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Spirits would change, but if you want to know which ones are your permanent ones and which ones are just the visiting ones, then permanent ones will show up every single time or majority of the time when you are connecting with them, when you are in distress, or when you meditating, simply just to let you know that you are totally protected, you are held with love. Even if it is just a simple message, they will keep coming back. And when they show up few times, even if it is a new ally that has, just connected with you, you can always ask them, are you the permanent guide of mine, or are you the visiting one? There's no harm. They are very happy to communicate with us, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And of course, Binita, if this does not happen to you, it's no animals coming in your meditation, you have no idea. Well, that's why you have the dice set that Vinita has created. And
Absolutely.
you get to use it every day. Every day a guidance will come for you. And whichever is needs to show up to tell you something, right?
Yeah.
So we shouldn't fixate on, oh, there was one, there was two, there was, as you said, there are three normally from the time that we're born. But I think the fluidity of this would be the fact that instead of fixating on the one and the ability to connect or not, So you just let them all bring to you what you need from them at that point. Would I be correct in some understanding of this in this manner?
Yes, you are absolutely correct. And even when, see, there are times when we just feel them. We may not hear them, we may not see them. That does not mean that they don't exist. And when everyone, as you said, that if they are not fixated and they are open-minded to receive whatever the set has to show them into that particular day, it's like 32 sides, right? 32 allies are there every single day. You pick one dice when you roll the dice and you pick one. That's the message for you. You can, that it brings the guidance that how you can spiritually align yourself to your purpose, to the larger picture of your life, right? That's what it is. Every time we are connecting with the spirit guides, they are helping us to raise our vibration inch by inch, even if it is just a small effort. Every time they are helping us. And when they are a part of nature, they are going to bring in that energy. In the modern times, like how many times I have used that word in our modern fast-paced life, it is all the necessary, all it is very important that we are connecting with the dice set and the symbols and the animals there, because we may not have time to go out into the nature, but they are bringing in that energy. That's the environmental universal energy that we need in that moment to your table, in your hand. How what best can other than this be, right?
Right, right. And Annie, I think you've been raising your hand. Any questions, just post in the Telegram group, please. And people are still taking the quiz and posting their results. I'm repeating, just scroll up a little bit and you'll see your results. For example, Pajal is a E, C, D, D, B, so two Ds, so maximum Ds, right? So a D is, you just mentioned Ladybug. He is
Yes,
Ladybug,
yes,
right? Right. Right.
yes,
Any
right.
more questions on the group, please? Thank you. Yes, Binita, sorry, you were saying.
Yeah. So you had brought out one point that whether you see them, feel them or not, but as I said, they are always there. I would like to, share my experience with one of my student. He was very intuitive when he was learning under the course with me, and very intuitive. He would have beautiful visions and everything, and he was an animal lover. But before he started a course with me, he had learned an animal communication, but he was not able to communicate with animals. When he started working with the dice set, you know, a huge arena opened up for him where every single day he could pick up a dice, pick up a symbol, connect, meditate with it, bring in the messages, and it was very easy for him to, structure that energy, which probably would have dissipated or he was not able to tap into. So it is a beautiful experience to have. It just, you can carry it in your bag, you can carry it in your laptop bag. It's easy, portable, and every time it's handy. Yeah.
And as you keep saying, Benita, with spirit communication, you really don't require any tools. Your body is your tool. This is, it's the cherry on the cake, basically. It's an
Yeah.
additional thing for you to use for those that work as well and use otherwise as well, right? And Lourdes has a question about a woodpecker. She writes, we had a woodpecker in the garden on the grass and it stayed till the next day. I went to check if it was hurt. It couldn't fly, but it was okay. Is there a meaning? And then she amended it to say, actually, in the morning, I saw two woodpeckers playing in the park, then the one in the afternoon. So is is there any meaning to this?
So normally, when we are working with the animal medicine, we say that if they are repeatedly coming in, then it is a high possibility that they are bringing in messages and they are spirit ally. If it is just the one, that sighting or something, and if you have a lot of greenery, there are chances that the animals and birds would, drop in into your house very frequently. So, yeah. At on that, if I have to extend a guidance to Lords, I would say that you can actually take a picture or, just meditate on that energy and ask them, why do you come in my space? If you feel that they could be ally, right?
So, Lourdes, you heard that? Okay,
Yeah, she nodded.
right. Absolutely. So, and I know she says thank you. That's what she was typing in at that moment. And I know, Benita, that you okay. She says I did take a picture and I filmed it.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe you'll connect with the woodpecker right now when we go through this process with Benita. I'm just asking everybody if they have any questions so far. Ask ask away because as you said, we are going to go through a process where whatever connection has to happen, we're going to see how it all pans out for us.
And by the time people type in the question, I wanted to share something more as well. It sometimes also depends on what part of the world we are living in. So there will be some common animals that they will, from tradition, from ancestors, they show up into their lives. They have a space into all the stories that our elders have told us, and they have a very significant message as well. So no matter which part of the world you come from, pay attention to the stories that you have heard while growing up. Pay attention to those are mythical stories because they all have the messages for us. We just call them stories because we have not seen those spirit guides or animals, but our ancestors have. And the stories have also come from there. We have Jatak Katha, we have Aesop's fables, I think, if I am saying it correctly. So that's what we all have. They use the symbolism of the animals, of the birds, of the stories that are closer to Mother Earth. So everyone has some or the other messages. We just need to tune in and listen carefully. They are always talking to us. So it doesn't matter whether you see a particular animal in your area or not. If they are here for you to receive their guidance, for you to receive their medicine, you will just know it in your heart that, okay, let me connect with this energy and see what they have to say for me. So go with your inner voice. Your energy body will guide you. In call one, we have learned how to tap into our energetic field and figure out if someone is just trying to get into that field. So you will know, so there are good energies, bad energies, and you will just know that, okay, I need to connect with this energy, with this spirit guide. I
Right.
hope that clears a lot of answers. Yeah.
And
Questions.
no questions as such, but Divya has written saying that we have a green patch, and in the morning around 4, I put some greens and reds, and a number of squirrels visit that particular pillar under a bottle brush tree. She's just posted that. So there's no question that's come with it, but I am guessing she might be asking about squirrels.
Uh, Her narration of this incident, it just draws this thing from my experience that's many times, even if we suddenly feel attracted to a particular animal, even if we suddenly feel attracted to a bird, in her case, probably she likes watching those squirrels. So these are also very subtle indications that, okay, this animal brings some guidance for me. For example, she mentioned about the squirrels. Squirrels, they bring in that message that you need to consistently work hard, plan ahead. Don't wait for that end moment to, deadline to come closer and then work. But the squirrel brings that kind of a message. So, Divya, thank you for sharing. And if you feel that you are drawn to these squirrels who are coming to your porch, then think about this, whether this message or the guidance that I have just spoken about, does that resonate with you, or do you think that you can fit it in into any part of your life?
Right. And like you said about squirrels, it's about consistently working hard because it is the squirrel that stores the nuts for winter. So
Yes.
even if you don't know something, you know something fundamentally about that particular animal. That itself could become a message for you, correct?
Yes, yes, absolutely. Yes,
Right.
absolutely.
Right. Like and again, just like the woodpecker. What do we know about the woodpecker? It keeps like,
Hardworking.
consistently, continuously chipping away at that solid piece of wood called the tree. So that's your messaging. That
Yeah,
do not
consistently.
what would it be, Benita? Do not let a barrier hold you back. Chip away at
Yes.
it slowly but consistently. Would that be a kind of an indicative
Yes.
message?
So whatever you have set your target, like, and just don't look at something which is short term. Look at a larger picture and keep working at it. Many times I have seen when woodpecker shows up into someone's life as a spirit ally, it's also that somewhere they must be feeling in one of the aspect of their life that no matter how much I am working hard, how much I am putting in, the results are very slow or they are not coming in. But woodpecker brings in that message for you that look at the larger picture. In long run, what are you creating? How much you are, kind of a legacy that you are creating. So woodpecker talks about it. And sometimes it is also necessary to talk about your own work. People are really very humble and they would be say, oh, no, that's just fine. It's my job. I do it. But sometimes it is necessary to speak your words as well and let others note that, okay, I have done such a body of work in past few years. So yeah, that's what the message is.
Fantastic. Cannot wait to get into this exercise. However, Annie has finally joined the group and she's taken the check and she has requested that you throw a little more light on more Fs. And Fs, I think, was the triple moon, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
F is the
Triple
triple
moon.
moon, right?
Yes, yeah. All right. So triple moon is all about, working with the moon energy. We have seen the phases of the moon. It's also the acceptance that we need to have about our own phases. We are not going to be consistent in we are humans, right? We are guided by our emotions. The surrounding environment do affect us. It just triple moon just asks you to honor that cycle. And it's also about the feminine energy. It's also about the receiving. How are you receiving? That's also because many times I have seen that people are really reluctant to ask for help. That kind of a receiving is also important. How you are receiving will also affect your manifestation because we are receiving from the universe. We are tapping into that higher frequency. We tapping into that quantum field, which is already existing, and we just have to receive it. We just have to believe it. So triple moon is much more than that, but these are the just like important points that. So here I would like to add, each and every guide has a lot of facets, a lot of depth, many, many messages. But whatever message is relevant to you in that phase of your life, or according to the question that you have asked, only that message, that information is going to pop up, even whether you are connecting through, by synchronicity, by angel numbers, someone, just talking about it, what you were already thinking. The spirit guides are just going to emphasize what you need to know, not necessarily the entire Bible of what they bring in the medicine to the humanity, right? So each one is going to receive the messages in a very different manner, what is relevant to them in that particular moment. So the animal spirit guides or the set, the idea of creating that set is also like that. Every morning you can pick up a guidance that you need to go through the day, or you can weekly do the reading by taking out two dice. Okay, what I'm going to need in this week? How should I be holding my own space this week? These kind of questions you can ask. And this is the guidance that how we should align with ourselves and how we should lead our life. So where we are completely hearing our inner voice, we are hearing, picking up frequencies from the higher realms, and actually living the way our soul has decided its blueprint. It's just a kind of a help, additional help to walk your path.
Fantastic. One last quick question before we go into this. Aruna has written, I have a lot of parrots flying above me, and I think Divya also mentioned parrots maybe earlier, above me early in the morning while I go onto the terrace. And she also saw an eagle flying above on the full moon night, which is quite some time back. Full moon has been, I think the next full moon is coming up now. It's been quite some time
Yeah.
since the last one, right?
Yeah. So does she want to know the meanings of them, or she feels connected with them?
This is how the post is. There's no question with it, but again, I'm taking a guess at it that there's
She
a
wants to.
possibility that would like to that. Okay, I see parrots every day. So what meaning would that have? And parrots has come up twice. I think Divya also mentioned parrots earlier somewhere.
Yeah. So, okay, with parrots, I'm just going to bring notice to one thing, that even in my book, I have mentioned about the lighter side of any spirit ally and the darker side of any spirit ally. Like, because the call one, I had explained how the light and dark, how the black and white makes the balance into our earthly school. Where we live into 3D matrix, it's very important to maintain the balance. So it's just not that these spirit allies are bringing only the positive message. They are also drawing your attention to something which you may be doing consciously or unconsciously. So just in case of parrot, it comes that if someone is talking bad behind their back, or someone is gossiping, they should not be doing, because they are leaking their energy. Because a parrot is a very a sweet guide which brings us the message. Also, the light side of the message is that the community work, go out into the community, connect with people, but at the same time it is also the unnecessary chatter that you should be staying away. So when I say light and dark, it's not good or bad, it's not right or wrong, it is just that shadow facet that they are bringing it out for us. So if, just in case, if we are say Black Panther, if for an example, if it is a spirit ally for someone, it becomes a very rigid when it is into the shadow side, when it is into the darker side. So we should also look at that guidebook and see what it is bringing out. With parrot, it just jumped when you were reading a question, that sometimes it brings out that shadow side as well, which we need to pay attention, so that we are constantly aligned and we are moving in a right direction.
Right. And Noah, to answer your question, this lets me know that you weren't there in calls 1 or 2, or have been able to catch the replay. This is being made, and it is actually handmade by Binita. It is channeled by her. You will see it in a quick bit and in there. And Malika has also asked that there's always a black wasp flying around her. So what could that be? Is there a message in it there?
No, I think she should be doing a cleansing for her energies.
Okay.
So no message, only the message to cleanse and protect herself better.
There you have it. So all good. And this is it. I think everyone's waiting now to go into the process of it. And Loris is asking, are crows a bad sign? We were brought up believing that, but now I feel they are good.
It's nothing like that. It is
Again,
our
light shadow,
beliefs.
right?
Yes, it is our beliefs that people are scared of lizards as well. But lizards, crow, cat, they are the messengers from the other side. And these are the spirit guides who have the ability to travel back and forth with ease.
Right.
With ease. So
Right.
they sometimes they can bring very deep messages. Sometimes they can actually activate your intuition as well if we work with their energies. So there is nothing bad or dark about it. It is just there. Yeah.
Right. I'm also guessing, the Crow got a very bad rep after the movie Omen was made. So it's quite likely that a lot of it would come from there. But in our in our space, it is considered feeding ancestors when you feed crows, right? So
It's
there would be meanings that are culturally important also, correct?
yeah,
And again,
correct,
that's a
correct.
very detailed learning understanding of it, which is not what we're
Yes.
getting into right now.
And as I said, that these are the facets that what is relevant for one may not be relevant for the other. So it's really, that is why creating that connection is very important. So you receive what exactly you are supposed to receive and not any additional clutter or any additional information that you would want. So let's dive into that connection. All
Let's
right.
go ahead.
So if uh, everyone has taken the quiz and they already know their spirit ally for today, you would focus on that. Or else, from your earlier practices, if you already know who your spirit guide is, then you can focus on that. Here, with Annie's permission, Annie, can I share your experience with Black Panther to the group? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So last call, Annie couldn't attend. So she had got, seen the call replay. And we had worked the cleansing space. We had worked with Black Panther. And she had an amazing experience with Black Panther and very intense energy where she could connect with herself, with her own energy and bringing in a lot of messages and all. So something like that, Annie, probably if you feel called out to, you can again connect with the Black Panther or just allow it to come to you. No forcing, nothing, just allow it to come to you and flow with the energy and the energetic grid that I am creating. Right? Okay, lovely. All right, the same rules. Either you will sit on the ground or you will keep your feet flat on the ground, spine straight, taking a sip of water. Completely focusing on your breath. And begin to close your eyes. We are here to set a sacred connection, to make a sacred connection with our spirit allies. And the journey that we are taking today is all about meeting our spirit animals or elements or the sacred symbol. We connect with them. So become 10% more comfortable wherever you are. Closing your eyes, bringing your entire attention into this moment, to your body. And take slow, grounding breath in and release. Let yourself arrive into this present moment as your breath naturally finds its rhythm. Allowing your body to completely relax. Allow it to soften, releasing your belly, dropping your shoulders, and keep focusing on your breath. As your complete body is relaxed, I want you to visualize a gentle golden light forming above your head. It slowly begins to pour over you like warm honey, relaxing your head, your face, your neck, taking your body deep into this relaxation, flowing down your shoulders, arms, and chest. Soothing your belly, your hips, your thighs, knees, and your feet. Breathe deeply into this moment, bringing in calm, peace, and centeredness. You are completely held with love, and you are safe in this moment. Your body is completely relaxed, and your energy is open to receive. Now begin to turn your awareness inwards. In a moment, I'll count you down from 10 to 1. And with every number, you move deeper into the sacred inner realms. Slowly approaching the luminous white space where spirit guides will reveal themselves. 10, 9, 8, floating gently. 7, 6, 5, drifting deeper. 4, 3, 2, 1, deeper and deeper. You now find yourself in a radiant, glowing white space. Safe, calm, and pure. This is a space between the worlds, a temple of light, a sanctuary of spirit. I want you to breathe into its purity, its warmth, its stillness. As you align yourself with its warmth and stillness, know that you are now ready to connect with your sacred guide. From the space of openness, repeat after me, either silently or aloud. Sacred guide of the animal, the element, and the symbol, come forth to walk beside me, to work with me. O guardian of wisdom, ally of my soul. I open the door to your realm. Reveal to me what I am ready to see. Reveal to me what I am ready to learn. And reveal to me what I am ready to become. I welcome you in love, in light, and in trust. I invite my spirit ally to connect with me now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As your intention, your words vibrate through this white space, notice the light beginning to shift. Colors swirl, shapes begin to form. And the space transforms into the natural realm of your guide. It may be a forest, ocean, mountaintop, sky, even a temple or a cave or a cosmic field. Let the surroundings form naturally. Don't choose, just allow. Feel the ground beneath your feet and notice the temperature around you, the scents, the sounds. This is a sacred meeting place. Now, feel the presence approaching. What form does your guide take? Is it an animal, a symbol, or an elemental energy like fire, air, water? Observe without judgment. Witness with curiosity. Sense its shape, its glow, its movement, the energy, and the frequency. This guide is here for you. It's pleased to connect with you, to meet you. Take a moment to truly see it. Feel its essence. Your guide now brings you a gift. It may be a tangible object, a feeling, a vibration, or a sacred code. Receive it with gratitude. Receive it with openness. And hold it close. And reflect. What does this gift mean for you at this moment in your life? The answer may come as a voice, a vision, a symbol, a memory, a sensation, or deep inner knowing. Allow yourself to receive. Take a breath to receive whatever arises. Take a breath to connect deeper with this energy. And when you feel complete, when you feel you have received what you needed to, thank your spirit ally for appearing, for the gift, for the insights. Watch as they return to their realm, slowly fading from your view, but leaving a trace of their essence with you. The scene slowly begins to dissolve, and gently you return to the glowing white space. Once you are in this white space, repeat these lines to anchor your connection with your guide. I am always connected to my sacred guide through trust, love, and inner stillness. My spirit guide always walks with me and speaks to me through my inner voice. Allow these words to vibrate in your space. And once you feel ready, come back into your body, come back into here and now, becoming aware of your surroundings, becoming aware of your physical body, moving your toes, moving your fingers, rub your hands, put them on your heart, put them on your eyes, and gently open your eyes.
Thank you for that, Binita. And for everybody who's asking about the quiz, it was posted in the group in the morning. and reposted just before the call started. So if you just scroll up backwards, you'll see it. And I can see what this is it's quite the journey, really, and you do need a few minutes to settle down or even bring yourself to maybe express something about it. So if anybody would like to share their experience with this, uh, put your hand up with the Zoom. Here I'm asking you, put your hand up, keep your video on, put your hand up, and we'll get you on. And Loris writes, what an experience. Oh my God, what an experience. Thank you very much. Annie, I need your video on as well. There you are. Okay. Hang on a second.
Hi, Binita.
Hi.
Hi. So the moment you said go and the moment you said Black Panther, and the Black Panther was there. And so much so that I could see the entire shape, the entire body, the face. It came into my face. It came onto, like, I could see the eyes, I could see everything. And it went around me, kept going around me, you know. And then I had just asked a question just before the call started about seeing a cat, a black cat, every now and then before I enter my house for the past couple of months now. So that cat also was there. Now, I don't know whether subconsciously it was there or it was there. It was there. And in one of the channeling thing, I asked my dad to be my spirit guide. So I asked him to come. He came, but when he saw these two animals, he ran away. He didn't want to be there. So I let him go. But then I saw the three triple moons also. I saw ocean. And I saw when you said white light, go into the white light and the golden. So yes, the golden light, it was not just on my head. It was like a dome. It was not even a dome. It was like a corridor with golden light. So I'm walking into the corridor, walking. And when you said the white light, I did not see any white light. I saw bright yellow light, like the sun. It was hot and I was feeling hot also. I was feeling very warm. And that light kept on, was with me till almost half of the time. And then I really could not understand the message they were trying to give right now. But there was something which is very, very, as I told you, that there's a lot of things going on. So I saw my husband signing some papers. So that time is coming where a lot of signatures and signs and things are going to happen. And he seemed to be happy. So I don't know whether it's going in the positive direction or what is happening. There was definitely I saw him. And I saw the place, what is related to all this thing. I saw that place also. So a lot of mixed things, a lot of things, but at the end of the day, at the end of the call, now I'm feeling a little heavy in my body. There is a little heaviness, and especially in the back. But I feel the Black Panther is still behind me. I can still feel it. So,
So sometimes connecting with one is also very heavy for the physical body. Now imagine you have connected with so many of them
I know.
in just one go. So it is
Yeah.
going to be a little heavier for you. So just
Yeah.
allow it. Keep sipping on water. That energy
Okay.
needs to,
Yeah.
just dissipate. It will
Yeah.
settle down. And it's sometimes also it is because it's a first experience for the body because
Yeah.
you're connecting with the energy. So today's process was just taking your own connection. Once now you have identified, you have acknowledged that presence in your energy field. Now we are taking it further. That's what we did. We took it one step further. So it is going to feel little heavy for many of you for whom it is a first experience. If it doesn't settle down in say like 15-20 minutes, you can just let me know, but keep sipping on water. It will
Yeah.
settle down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you for sharing. All right. That was a
Thank you,
wonderful
Annie.
experience.
Yes. Yes, go ahead, Binita.
No, that was a wonderful experience. And what she also brought it that when the time is right and if our guides know that you are ready for the connection, there will be many who will show up. right? The ocean showed up for her. It's a water energy that she needs to connect with. The triple moon is again the phases of the moon and again connected with the water energy, feminine energy. So that is where, flowing with the situations, with the guidance that is coming in and not resisting, receiving it well is also a combined message for you. So many times when we are open, many of them will show up in the space again. I mean, all together. That's what I mean.
Right.
Yeah.
And Matrika says it was a lovely experience. And Malika, separate person, is says that the tiger roared badly first, and then white lion walked near me kindly. I don't know what it means. Please help me, tell me about it.
So if we know about her situation, if she's, ready to come and talk about it, because these are two very strong spirit allies. Like a tiger is also very important, as I was saying, the leadership. The lion is also someone who's very strong. Now, if they both are showing up, it is a very deep message for her. So wherever she is in her life, that she needs to show that courage. She needs to show that, okay, listen, I am here. Uh, you cannot ignore me. You cannot discount me, kind of stuff. Two very heavy, important animal guides coming in is a huge, very deep message for her.
Right. I can see hands raised. You are wanting to come and talk about your experience, right? Because if it's any other query, post it on the group. Momita, you want to share your experience? Yes? Okay. I'll just bring you on. Aruna says, I saw eagles sitting on my shoulder. It gave me a gold chain onto my neck.
Oh, lovely. Wow.
Right.
That's
And
wonderful.
right. And Rishma says, just envisioned white light. Noha says, surprisingly enough, I was not able to connect. I only saw violet light that covered me, but I was only peaceful. So, what is your guidance, ma'am? Should I stick to my very first vision, the white fox? Should she stick to her first vision?
So, Noha, when was that you encountered white fox in very first call, or uh,
Basis what she wrote earlier, either this morning or sometime that she would have channeled it herself before, because I don't think she's been on the first two calls.
oh, oh, all right. You can actually work with both, because feather is just bringing you an assurance that you are on a right path, you are protected. And at any given point of time, there is no harm in connecting with multiple energies that are showing up in your space. There are times when people have 5, 10, 15, 20 spirit guides, and they work with each and every one of them. Working with each and that entire group will mean that in whatever situation you need whatever energy or you need a kind of protection, they all are going to make sure that you get that. And there is no harm in working with those kind of energy. At one point of time, I used to work with 35 spirit animal guides. So it is very much possible. See, the idea is that you remain in surrender and you remain open to receive whatever they have to show it to you. Right? So it's not that, okay, whether I work with this, I whether work with that. There are no choices. You can work with all of them together.
Right. I'm getting Momita on now.
Hi, good evening. Good evening, Binita and Nilu and everyone else in the call. So, what I went through when the guided meditation started is that I felt that white golden light and felt the lightness in the body. And then, as I was floating out of it, out of my body, and feeling the lightness, I saw the light, the space light through which I can feel my spirit guide or spirit animal. So I was concentrating on that, and there was a very hazy feeling, like, all the tensions of my life right now, whatever is going, it was also in the back of the mind. It was like a reel moving, and I was trying to focus, but there was a lot of scattered thoughts also. And then finally, I saw the spirit guide. Like, I love the tiger as being a very powerful animal, and I would like to be a tiger in my own life because I'm going through a lot of struggles. So while focusing, I just got into a trance in which I felt like heaviness, like heavy in the head and almost like in a sleep. Means I'm trying to, coming back to the consciousness, but certain things I'm imagining that, yeah, the things are working out for me, and again I'm going to sleep. I mean, why this break, like on and off kind of thing was happening to me? I don't know. I would like to ask. Like, it was almost like in a trance,
So-
not in a very conscious state.
Yeah. So sometimes these experiences could be very heavy. Since you are the second one who's talking about that, I'm going to take you everyone through a small process where, we just settle these energies and we disconnect now since we are back here. See, it's a new experience, right? For the physical body itself. Our physical body is very dense. And these beings are into the higher realm and they are into the energy form. We are tapping into that higher consciousness. So initially, sometimes it becomes very difficult, and especially when such huge, powerful animals are trying to show up, like tiger, lion, black panther. It is possible. Their energies are very heavy. So, of course, I'm going to settle the entire group because this heaviness is coming up. And in my experience, when our body is feeling that energy for the first time, a slight discomfort is very common, but it settles down in 10-15 minutes. Keep sipping water. As soon as you get a chance, move around the room and just try to come back into here and now. But I am going to settle the entire group. But first, I will just, whoever has raised their hands, I'm going to listen to them. And then I will do a small process. Everyone will settle down. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Momita. And Reena, I've sent you 2 requests to put your video on. I will be unable to bring you on without the video, so please have a look. And Bhuvaneshwari, we're getting you on right now. I've sent you a request to unmute. See on your screen? I've sent you a request to unmute. You have to like tap it, okay, and unmute yourself. Okay, Bhuvaneshwari, I bring you back in 2-3 minutes, okay? Don't worry, we'll bring you back. Just keep your hand raised. Reena, getting you on.
Okay. I saw at the beginning of the thing, I saw a white owl suddenly looking at me. It was facing forward, but it suddenly looked at me. And then afterwards, I saw a big gray elephant with big ears. So, are they my spirit animals?
So see, today's process was primarily that if you don't know who your spirit animal is, then you will meet them. That was the intention that was set. If they have showed up into the space during the process, it's most likely that they are your spirit guides.
Okay.
And whether they are the permanent, as we were discussing earlier, whether they are the permanent one or the visiting one, only the time will tell. When you keep connecting with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something which is very prominent is coming up to me, so I would like to share with you. Instead of it's always good to listen to people, taking their point of view, because it just broadens our perspective about life. But you should be taking what decisions according to what is right for you, what feels right in your body. That's something which is strongly coming up in this vision of yours. But as you will keep connecting with the energies, you will get more guidance from them.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Reena and Bhuvaneshwari. If you'll put your video on, we'll see if we can bring you back again. Just put it on, and you'll be the last one we'll get on video. I mean, for this right now. Matrika wrote, I saw a black bear with flames in his eyes in a forest. He kept his hand gently on my head, and I could feel the warmth while I was holding his hands. He gave me a ring with a green gem on that ring. The message that I could hear was to go back to the mountains. I don't know what that means.
Okay. We don't know if she belongs to mountain or she likes staying in mountains. So, but this is something, it's a kind of a message for her to pause and reflect before taking any sorts of action, because if in that chaos, in the constant, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, she's missing out on the information that is being presented to her. So pausing and taking it slow would be her very strong message as of now.
Interesting, interesting. And I think you had asked Annie to keep you updated on what she's feeling physically and everything. So she's written to say that my hands were not sweaty, but it was so rough and difficult to rub. So she's asking you if there's any interpretation to that.
No, there's no interpretation to it. Its body is just settling down and reacting to the new energies. After all the questions are done, I'm just going to quickly settle everyone, whoever is feeling heavy.
Right. And Rupali has said, I saw a rabbit and it was playing with me, and I saw number 5335.
Wow, that's beautiful. We are not going to diverse into the numbers, because once we do that, the discussion will be very long. But Rabbit is bringing you the messages that you need to grab the opportunities at the right time, stop procrastinating, and identify those opportunities and grab those opportunities when the time is right.
Lovely. And we have Bhuvaneshwari here, who is now able to, like she's
Yeah,
been
ma'am.
able to unmute herself. Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
First of all, thank you so much, ma'am, for this knowledge giving, ma'am. Ma'am,
You're welcome.
I am the one messaging in Mallika that name. First,
Okay.
I saw in the forest tiger. I saw the full face of tiger with the stripes of black in color. That is roaring very badly and feared. Then one old male lion peacefully, kindly walked near me. I'm very happy when I saw it. What is meant by that, ma'am?
Binita, before you answer, so sorry. Bhuvaneshwari, will you just tilt your camera a little bit because your face is getting very cut? Little, thank you very much. Much better. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm
Go
just
ahead.
repeating what you're saying. So you saw the lions as well, and many,
Yes, ma'am.
and what
No,
else
ma'am.
did?
First, it is an old lion, male lion, peacefully, kindly
Mhm.
walked near me. It feels happy, ma'am. It makes me happy.
You felt very
Once
happy when the
lion,
presence was.
yes. Once lion entered, I didn't saw the tiger.
Okay. All right. What do you do, Bhuvaneshwari? Are you a homemaker? Do you work? Are you professional?
No, ma'am. I'm student, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So do you feel situations where you don't like to confront, or you don't like to show up when some conflict comes in?
Not, ma'am. My
What is
family faced so many problems related family problem. My daddy was not mingled in my family. He had a affair. So this kind of problem we are affecting 10 years, last 10 years now. That is the only problem. Makes us badly. We are suffering.
You are,
That is the one.
yeah. So you are being asked to, take things into your hands and start working towards, healing whatever is showing up in your
Yes,
space, because
okay.
staying in the past is not really going to help you to move forward. You
Okay.
need to take things in your hand. That's a very
Okay.
strong message that is coming up. And thinking that, okay, I am a girl, what can I do, is not a very, if at all you are thinking like that, it's not a very good thought that your guides are saying very clearly. So take things in your hand.
Okay.
If you're studying, make sure that you study hard and make others, your family members, comfortable. So you're being asked to take power in your hand, the power that universe has
Okay.
already given it to us as a human beings, right?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Neelu, you need to unmute.
Yeah. I was saying thank you to Bhuvaneshwari, also known as Malika, because that's how she was typing in the group. And Matrika, for whom you gave the answer about the bear in the forest, and the gem says bang on. And Sarit saw a white dog. And Tejal says there was a group of spirit guides that showed up. First was the ladybug, followed by the peacock, then the parrot, crow, pigeon. Then after I asked for guidance, I went into a deep trance, so don't remember the message.
That's okay. So initially, because many of us here are connecting for the first time, so it is very much possible. Now, this entire process will be available on on a recording, so people can go back and see, how they are connecting, what messages are coming up. It's very okay if you have gone into trance, it's fine, because sometimes the first connection can become really heavy. A couple of people have said that it is a little heavy for them.
Right.
So, yeah, I would like to take them and just settle their energies. Yeah?
Absolutely. And Benita, just very quickly, I know you just said that you can always catch it on the replay, go through the process again, see what shows up, and of course, share it on the group with you. Better than that, pick the work up for yourself and know how to do this really in depth for
Absolutely.
yourself. And we will tell you about the offers, but we're settling our energies down now first. Please go ahead, Benita.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone, whoever is feeling heavy, especially those people, I want you to sit on the ground. And rest, all can observe or participate in anything is fine. Just settle and focus on your breath. And as you are focusing on your breath, bring awareness to your body. Moving your fingers, closing them, opening them, closing them, opening them. One more time. Wiggling your toes. Stay aligned to your inhalation and exhalation while you are moving your fingers and your toes. You can relax your fingers and your toes. Go back to your breath. Focus, bring your focus in your belly. And deep inhalation and deep exhalation while you are focusing on your belly. Breathe out through your mouth. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Keep focusing on your belly and breathe out through your mouth. 2 more times at your own pace. And you can shake your hands on the side. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Again, closing your fingers, opening them, closing your fingers, opening them. Couple of more times. Yeah. Shake your hands again before you open your eyes. Yeah. Everyone is settled, right? You can
Right.
show your thumbs. Zoom once. Perfect, perfect. Lovely. All right.
All right.
So, perfect.
Just a quick
Everyone
question
is
from
given.
Annie,
Mhm.
that when can we do this or other processes again? As in, should there be a gap between doing it once and then doing it again?
No, I mean, the processes can be done anytime when they want to connect, and they can do these processes even with the dice set. They can select a particular dice, keep that in their hand, and go through the process. That will also deepen their connection. So yes, they can.
And Divya also says, saw a tiger and a beautiful shiny black panther just for a few seconds, and it was a beautiful session. There is more coming up, people. Before that, though, find out how you can take this work further for yourself. And just before that, also very quickly, because we were unable to, your student had sent us a testimonial for you, and we were unable to play it the day before yesterday. So we will definitely play it right now. Smita, giving you a heads up. Whenever you're ready with it, we will play it. And it's right there waiting to be played.
The second course that I did with her was something called spirit communication. But before
Smita, you can go ahead and play it. Thank you.
that, I actually encountered and caught on to an entity or a spirit from Delhi. And I felt that there was a huge change in my behavior, in my in my aura, and I could understand that something has affected me. First and foremost, what she did was she helped me get rid of whatever I had caught on to, and helped me to understand, how this works, and how easily at times when our auras are weak, we can actually catch on to things, although we are such strong people. So I was very keen, and I went out to do her course, Spirit Communication, which was at one point of time, it is a very big bridge because it was very scary for somebody like, for a normal human being to do spirit communication. But of course, I've gone through all her notes, which was so illustrative. They described each and every situation so well, along with all the recordings, all the meditations, all the groundings, everything that we did on a daily basis for all our sessions. And even after the course has commenced, there are so many people that came up, in my life where they needed my help because somebody has done something on them, or somebody, and even the fact that, there's a house which is badly cursed. So I'm looking at those things, but, I continuously look up to Binita for guidance, for hand holding, and, I discuss situations even after the course with her, because she's, of course, much older in the profession, and she very patiently, um, she's very understanding. She continuously checks on the fact whether I have kept myself safe or not. So all these things make her an excellent, excellent practitioner, and somebody who's very concerned about, us and our energies, and, whether, we are the right aura, we are the right protection. You make sure that you are fine, so that, you know, it's like somebody who's at a very senior level, but at the same time, she provides so much of guidance and in depth, and she listens to us with so much of patience. and so much of understanding. Thank you so much, Binita and Rege. You have not only such an extensive um, knowledge of things, but also so much of patience to go with so many people at so many different levels. I being one of the toughest to manage because I have a super duper energy and always distracted here, there, everywhere I am. But even after that, you have so much of tolerance and patience for a person like me. Thank you so much, Binita. And of course, I'm looking forward to doing other courses with you. So, yeah, thank you. Gratitude. Thank you. Gratitude.
Right. And if she were here, we would have said thank you to her directly, but I'm very glad that she took time out and sent this in for us, because while we are experiencing this with you, which by itself, shows us everything that you do and how you do it and how you have been quite literally holding everybody's hand. Anybody who's had something to be brought up has been responded to, has been taken care of. But to hear from your students, just again, because I just love cakes, and if there's a cherry on the cakes, it's always a cherry on the cake when we hear from your students. So I'm really glad we got to hear from Rashi. And in case people were wondering why her face wasn't moving, it's because she sent us an audio, but we wanted to have a picture of her as well. So that is why it was a static video, so to speak. And with that, Binita, do you have something to say, or should we get the offers on?
No, we should bring in the training. I'm sure that, after experiencing so much on these 3 days, if people learn it for themselves, they can actually empower themselves. From the day one, I have been saying that we all have to become a tool, learn these things, because it's very practical, very simple, very easy. All the fear factor that is there, it's because of the movies, the books, and the social media that we all see. The spirits are beautiful and they are here to contribute in our lives. So, yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay. There is a gift that we've already received. It's there in the call replay emails, people, which is your chakra balancing meditation as a daily ritual to do to feel more centered, empowered, clear blockages, and harmonize your chakras. In fact, with today's call replay, you will also get 2 more PDFs, which are not mentioned here, which is actually the understanding of light and dark energies, which is what Binita has been speaking about since call 1, and also a quick reference to the dice set. We will be sending you both of these with this call replay as well. Take it away, Binita.
Thank you, Needu. All right. So, yeah, next slide, please. We have two packages here that we are, offering. One is Spirit Communication Training Course. All of that we have spoken about, what we have understood, the information that we have absorbed. Package A consists of that training course, where I again and again keep saying that everyone should be equipped with this training and they can master this entire communication. I'm going to come to the package B, which is consisting of the training as well as the dice set later once I have explained and taken you all through the package A. So this is a wonderful course which completely focuses on the spirit communication. And as we kept on discussing about the balance of the energy, the good and bad of the energy, the light and dark of the energy, this entire course is all about that. And some of the techniques, the powerful experiences, the knowledge that I have derived from different modalities through my experiences, my personal experiences, through my sessions. And when I am teaching, all the information that has been gathered over the years, is been collected here and presented here into this course. So it becomes richly sourced information, and it's like a one-stop guide for everything that you need to learn to integrate these learnings and master the spirit communication. Like when I started my journey, I know that there were trials and error, there were certain things that I had to go through. But what you're getting here in this course is the refined, tried, and tested techniques. And you don't need to learn many modalities if your goal is to deal with or tap into the energies of the spirit world. This is a one course, or the one training course where everything is collected together and you can just focus on your learnings. It is a very comprehensive solutions for all the challenges that we face as in our daily life, as a healer, as a reader. So this course is for everyone, whether you are a homemaker, you are a young mother or a mother, and you want to protect your family. You know that you stay in a place where the spaces are energetically high vibrational, and you need to keep on protecting, the energies around your house, around your family. So this is a comprehensive solution for all the challenges that a person would face in daily life, in their client sessions, in their professional work, everything. So we go through all the challenges, and as you heard my students talking, that support, that hand holding is forever. It's not that the course is over and then we don't see each other. That never happens with me. You also learn to master light and the dark energies. So when we are understanding the light and the dark energies, and when we are understanding how to recognize and balance both of them, we can bring in powerful results in our life. Whether it is our work, our manifestation, our health, we bring in extremely powerful results in our life. So that's what this training is going to equip you with. And as I said, that this entire course has been created from my own experiences, over the years, working with the spirit world. So the mentorship that I will be bringing in this class is going to be direct. These are not the recorded courses, or apart from the some resources that is a kind of a side learnings for you that you can learn at your own pace. All the sessions are live. I am showing up in each and every session, doing taking you through the processes, solving your doubts, solving your questions. So it's a very live, interactive class. And my aim in creating this entire training course is that I can turn the fear into power. As I have kept on saying again and again, that we see a lot of social media posts or the movies, especially the movies, they project these, beings in a very negative manner. But here we are going to learn to release our fear, demystify all of that we have gathered, all the information which is not correct about this world. We are going to turn into the awareness, into the power, and we are going to convert that knowledge into our confidence, where we can lead ourselves as well as others, through all the situations that they are facing. Yeah, when we are dealing with the energy world, it is very important to protect ourselves, because we are the tools. We're not using anything else for our support, and we are the tools. So learning a right kind of a protective work, learning a right kind of spiritual hygiene is very important. We discuss everything at in depth, at length in these classes, which in turn is going to help you strengthen your intuition, understand the signs and messages and the symbols and the synchronicities the spirit world is bringing to you. Because that's also very important. You may receive the message, but if you don't understand how to decode it and use it for your benefit, then it is really not going to take you anywhere forward. So this course is going to equip you to understand those signs and messages and imbibe those guidance and the insights that they are bringing into you. And the very four important things that we are learning into this is releasing negative entity. This is the core of that entire course. We all have been, some way or the other connecting with our spirit guides, beings of light. But the core essence, what we are learning here is releasing the negative entities, helping the earthbound spirits, because for many of us who have gathered here and learning about the spirit communication, their soul path, their purpose in this life would be to help these earthbound spirits. So we're going to release the negative entities, we're going to help the earthbound spirits, we're going to learn about them. So that's when we will be able to help them. And the rest two important things that what we are doing here is reversing the evil eye. The nazar is very common in, in some people's life. They keep on attracting this nazar and, the evil eye, the negative energy around them. And the fourth one, that is another core that we are going to really focus very strongly on, is removing the spirit possessions. We're going to learn the protective techniques. We're going to learn the right way of going about it and learning and releasing all these negativity from our space, maybe from our loved one's space. And we are also going to learn as in the last call that we experienced in a kind of a trailer that we experienced there, to cleanse the homes and offices and personal energy fields, because these are the physical spaces where we are, thriving. So keeping them clean, restoring their balance, keeping them positive is very important. So these are the 4 or 5 things which are at the core of this training, and it's important for everyone to equip themselves with. So when we are learning to handle these 4 or 5 situations and going in the depth of dealing with them, it brings us into the place where we can make the decisions from a lot of clarity, from a lot of wisdom, and we have already dealt with our fear. So we are into a very safe zone to make decisions, take actions into our life. That makes us confident and connected to the higher realms and always protected. So yes, this course is, very close to my heart, because I strongly believe that each and every one of us should know how to communicate with the spirit world in the right manner. I'm going to personally give you the instructions, the guidance, whatever is coming up in your space during those live sessions. It's going to be really very interactive and supporting environment, where even after the class is over, you can put up your questions into the WhatsApp group that has been created. And as soon as I am able to get to those questions, I'm going to answer those questions. The notes are really very detailed. Lots of additional resources are provided to students apart from these PDF notes that you are going to learn on. This is something, the rich resources that you are going to get, which is going to last you lifelong. Once you have done this course, you really don't need any additional resources. What you really need to do is keep practicing, keep communicating with the spirit world, and have your own connection with the spirit world, which is going to keep you going. So that's another wonderful thing about this training course. All the techniques and the processes that you are going to learn in this course, they are personally refined by me. As I was telling you, there was some trial and error I had to go through when I began my journey, and from my experience, I have learned what works for most of us, what does not work, and these are tested and refined with my experience and with my work, which you are directly getting onto the platter. And there is a community that has been created. So in those days, there was really tough when you could openly speak about all the gifts and the learnings that a person has. Not many people were understanding. There were very few modalities of people who would understand. That is how I have come to the conclusion that whenever you are on your spiritual journey, having a community that understands you, that understands your experience is extremely important. No matter which course I am teaching or which course that I have created, this community building supportive environment is a very inherent part of all of that. So I have created a community where you can safely express, safely ask your questions. No one is going to judge you. They all are going to understand your experience. So in that wonderful, thriving environment, a person can really grow personally and spiritually. So that's a wonderful space that I create for everyone there. And when you are on your soul path, when you know that you are meant to impact many, many, many lives, when you are here to contribute into people's life, this particular training course is for you, because professionally it is going to add so much more value, because you're not relying on anything else other than yourself, and you are giving yourself a chance to becoming the tool to, take your journey ahead for yourself, for others. So mastering spirit communication is the real connection that you are making beyond this physical realm. You can, at this very small investment, you can really bring in a lot of rewards in your professional career. Even if you right now currently not, working as a professional, but in future, if you wish to work as a professional, take this thing further, reach it out to many more people, this becomes a comprehensive learning, which is always going to help you no matter how you want to communicate with the spirit world, right? So it's going to expand your healing abilities, it's going to strengthen your intuition. It's basically going to put you in a place where you are completely ready to make yourself a very strong personal brand. Yeah. All right. So what are we going to learn about in this course? We're going to understand the spirit world in depth. We're going to understand how it operates and how we can partner with the spirit world for our own manifestations, for our healings, for our growth. And once we understand into our personal space, we can bring it out for others as well. So I'm going to go from a very foundational level about everything that you need to know about spiritual communication, why it is important, what are the energies, what are the techniques that is going to help you to tune into those energies, how to identify the spirit attachments or the entity attachments, what are the symptoms, what are the signs. We're going to go through everything in detail. At the end of the course, you are going to be equipped to understand the nuances of all their non-verbal communication. So we're going to learn how to engage with them. There is one wonderful method that I have created, PPE method, protection, precaution, and elimination. We're going to understand what that means and what are the benefits of working with this method. You can enhance and speed up your manifestation because you are completely aligned and partnering yourself with the spirit world. We already spoke about the entity attachments, spirit attachments, their identification, and then release. That's the core of this course. And what are the different techniques? How are we going to do this? So there is this heart expansion technique, which is wonderful, wonderful technique. We are going to go into the depth. We are going to give a lot of time to master this technique. Then there are attunements of two different kinds where the participants are getting attuned to 7 divine frequencies. That's a gift from the spirit world to us. And then there are 3 divine symbols. You will be taught how and when to use these symbols. These are the symbols that I have been gifted from my own guides. and I'm really looking forward to share it with all of you. Then there are daily rituals, because if you are working with the energies, it's always essential to have our own safety. So it's like, going into the airplane, and there also they say, please put on the mask on yourself and then you help others. So these daily rituals are very important. Some of the techniques are really, are shared by the spirit guides. And those are very rare. You may not even have heard about those techniques, but they really are very potent and powerful. Then we are learning about the energetic portals when we are cleansing the spaces. People could be portals, spaces could be portals. We are going to understand about the portals and how to close these portals. Then cleanse the offices, home, the lands, and everything. And the most important of it all, after learning this, you can become a professional spirit communicator. We learn about the professional ethics, professional precautions, and the professional conduct when you become a spirit communicator. And this entire course comes up with lots and lots of bonuses. You get the guidebook on chakra system. This is just not an ordinary guidebook that I have created. Here, in depth, you learn what is chakra system and how we can align ourselves for our spiritual ascension. You learn about chakras from Vedic perspective, because our ancestors, they knew that understanding and mastering this chakra is going to help us on our spiritual path. So you learn the chakra entire system from the Vedic perspective, and you can bring in that knowledge for your spiritual ascension, for your spiritual growth. Then another guidebook is on the grounding techniques. These are the techniques. Some of the techniques are really very rare that you must not have heard anywhere, because these are a direct blessings of my own spirit guides. There are certain techniques which are very quick techniques, because I have understood one thing, that our life has become really very fast-paced. Sometimes we are running into the meetings, we are running into the presentations. That time, using these grounding techniques, which are on the go grounding techniques, will always keep you in safe environment, which will always keep you into a very secure, energetic field. So these are the guidebooks which are going to teach you about the chakra in depth, which are going to teach you about the importance of grounding and how to use this into your daily life. Then there are chakra healing and balancing meditations, and then there are grounding meditations, which is going to take you deeper and going to be a very supportive into your learning. And you also have lifetime access to all the 3 call replays that you have attended into the summit, and lifelong WhatsApp group support for anything and everything that shows up as a spirit communicator in your space. There are 2 batches that are taking place beginning from 20th of April, 20th of April, 30th of April. These are the dates that are given. Please take a screenshot of this slide. So batch 1 and batch 2, along with the timings, it will stay with you. Batch 1 has India time 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. and ET 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Batch 2 is in the evenings, India time 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. and ET 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. And this is in real sense, the icing on the cake, which helps you to take your professional journey. Every participant is going to receive this certificate after they have given the written exam and after they have taken the oral exam with me on one-on-one basis. Once I'm satisfied that you have absorbed the energies of that training course, you have learned it very well, and now you are ready to take your professional practice ahead. So then after that little bit of process, because I believe that working with energy is really important work, unless you are ready, there will be possibility that you may not be able to communicate with them properly, or you may end up hurting yourself. So taking this exam, this written exam, and then the conversation with me is compulsory. Only after that you will be awarded the certificate. Now, this entire package A is valued at 63,295 rupees and 830 US dollars. That's the price for this entire course, the value of this. But as a special prize, it is being offered to you as for 14,400 Indian rupees and 189 US dollars. That's a great saving here, and there is an additional 10% savings for VIP members. So that's about package A with all the bonuses and the special prize. Now, package B is, everything that, you are going to learn, what you have heard about package A that is already coming in. And in addition to it, you connect with your animal spirit guides with animal spirit dice set. Now, this dice set comes along with beautifully printed book, which is the dice looks like this and the book looks like this. And whoever has experienced the animal spirit guides firsthand in today's call, and for everyone who has shown interest where they have connected with the spirit animals, this dice set is must for your work. It is going to bring it works as an individual guidance system, and you can blend in into your spirit communication practice as well. So how is this dice set is going to help you? First of all, it's itself, it is a kind of a bridge between your inner voice and the spirit realm. So it helps you strengthen your inner voice. It is, sometimes we doubt ourselves and the answers are not very clear. You go, you work with your dice, pick up one dice, open your guidebook and take the guidance with it. It helps you in clearing the energies that are not yours. We have experienced our work with Black Panther, and similarly, whatever shows up for you, maybe it's an owl, it's a bat, all of these spirit animals will help you in your spirit work as well. So it's like another assurance for you that there is someone who's protecting me. I need not be fearful. I am in a completely safe zone. So you pick up that dice, keep it in your hand, connect with the energy, and go ahead with your energy, energy cleansing work. This dice set becomes a kind of kind of a tool or a bridge which will keep you spiritually protected, connected with your guides at all times. It is something, when you would want to hold something during your processes, during your cleansing sessions, it becomes a wonderful, handy tool for you. You can connect with the symbols, animals, and elements. Right. You really build trust in your spirit messages. You get a gentle support one step at a time with this. For some of you, the energies came off really very strongly. For some of you, it was nice and, required amount. The dice is going to do the same thing for you. As soon as you hold the dice into your hand, you connect with the energies that is showing up on the upper surface, and it works wonder for you. It brings you that strength, clarity, and purpose in whatever you want to do, right? All right, and all these wonderful bonuses, what you are getting with package A also comes along with package B. Both the guidebooks, meditations, and everything that comes along. Lifelong WhatsApp support, lifetime access to all 3 call replays. Everything is just the same. And this wonderful package B, which is highly recommended, is valued at 67,795 Indian rupees. That is 889 US dollars, which is being offered to you for a special price of 18,900 and 249 US dollars. And it is highly recommended because you are learning the spirit communication and you are using your spirit dice. You connecting deeper, you connecting effortlessly through this dice set.
Right. And with both packages, you have the additional 10% savings for VIP members. You also have payment options available. Please do get in touch with the team. Please note, this is a physical item that will be sent to you, specially made for you, energized by Binita for you. There are courier charges involved, which will be on actuals, which Binita will inform you and which will be giving to her directly. And there you have it. Both your offers are on the table. Binita, you've just given us a very, very in-depth explanation, going into every detail of what's going to happen. Just repeating for everyone. Package A, Spirit Communication Training, Unlock the Unseen Realm, is at only $189 or 14,400 rupees. And with this, if you take package B, you get the Spirit Communication Training and Animal Spirit Dice set also at a special price of $249 or 18,900 rupees, 10% for the savings for VIP members. Other payment options are available and courier charges are on actuals. That is your complete reminder summary. Connect with the spirit realm safely and easily with spirit communication with Binita, Amol, Rege. And we did mention to everyone that there's still something left. So, Binita, what is it that is left? And before you tell us that, I'm reminding everybody who's here, put your videos on because you will need to put your videos on for this. Yes, Binita.
So, whoever is ready to come on the camera and talk about slightly about the situation that they are facing, then I'm going to pull a dice and bring them the guidance that their spirit, allies want them to know. So, I would be, people have shared their experiences during the processes and all, but if I don't really know what they are facing in that time, or a little bit of information from their side is going to help me to bring them the exact message through these dice set. So whoever is willing to speak about it and come up on the camera, I'm going to pull a dice and bring you that guidance.
Absolutely. Annie, I can see. You can lower your hand. I've seen. Please don't worry. Here's the thing, very quickly for everybody. Remember, as Binita, you've just said, it is a guidance that you are going to receive. Remember the key word, guidance. So, wanted to put that out there. We will do this right now. Binita, first of all, I'm going to ask you to put your other camera on.
Yeah. Just give me a moment. I'll put on
Yes.
the other screen.
Yes. And I want to thank everybody who is here and is being here throughout the week, is being here from the beginning till now. Really, thank you so much. Your presence and your active participation in the calls means a lot to all of us. Wanted to immediately say that, bring that up here. And Binita, you are here. This is happening at random selection for a few. This is again, yes, you get, it's another bonus really. It's a gift. You get a certain guidance for yourself, but this is also for you to know what you can do with this very set after you've done your training and understanding how to receive these messages. Okay,
Yeah.
Binita, I am first going to spotlight you. And see, for some reason, I will spotlight the, the dice first before I spotlight you. Hang on. Okay, so
Yes. All right.
Binita,
So
I'm actually going to, there are a couple of videos on. I'm actually going to ask you to do an intuitive check and pick somebody, or I don't know, check with the dice and pick somebody. So I'm asking you to do this. Just
yeah.
select a name and I'll bring them on.
Okay. I cannot see everyone's camera. Okay. You'll have to remove the spotlight, Neelu, for a moment.
Yes,
So I
yes,
can see everyone whose cameras
yes,
are on,
yes.
and then I will select them. Okay. I'll go with Divya.
Divya, all right. I've sent Divya a request to unmute. Divya, you can, Binita, Divya, you can start talking while I get you on the screen.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So you need a guidance for can you just explain any challenges that you are facing, or for what you need the guidance?
Ma'am, whatever I started, I reached the top of that particular job, whether it was teaching, in academics, everything. And after some time, I don't know what was wrong with me. I was never able to, though we have discussed this in the earlier sessions also with Neelu ma'am and other mentor that we had who guided me. I think it was a kind of financial blockage. I was not able to charge them. And while taking the money, I used to feel a little guilty. I don't know why. And whenever I reached the top of my job or anything, whatever I did, like I was best in cosmetology and I worked at the parlor, I worked as a trainer. I was on the top. But after some time, that was not maintained and I fell. I was not able to carry that job for a very longer time, and now I hesitate. I'm into healing, and I think that has been a help for my clients and as well as for me too. But ma'am, why this hesitation is there? Because maybe I'm not able to open up. I'm not able to talk about what I'm doing whenever anyone asks, "What do you do now? Are you running your coaching or whatever? Or how is your parlor going?" So I feel a little hesitant to talk about my job right now. And that is, I'm doing healing, though I'm doing it very well. People give me a very good feedback and instantly they feel charged. So, why is this hesitation, ma'am, or why?
Yeah. Okay, understood. Okay, here before I draw any dice for you, I want to tell everyone. In last two calls, we have seen that I have put all the dice into the bag, and then I have selected with my closed eyes. There is another technique that you can use with this dice. Today, I am going to show you that another technique. What you can do is you just set an intention of the guidance that you need to know. In your case, Divya, I'm just going to take your name that you need a guidance for the question that you have asked. I'm not going to
Yes.
elaborate, but everyone knows about that. That what is stopping you
To
from
move forward, actually.
move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So that's going to be the question in my mind. And with that intention, I'm going to collect these dice in my hand. And I'm going to just move them around with my closed eyes. And I'm going to roll them. And I don't know if you can see this dice is the closest to me. Okay, so I'm going to pick up. This dice has come up for Divya. So these are the two ways I like to roll these dice, because it's, you really mixing your dice with your hands, mixing with your energies, even if you are mixing it into the bag, when you are touching them with your fingers, you are connecting with them energetically. So here, once I roll these dice, the feather that has come very close to me, it's the answer for Divya. So, Divya, this really tells me that you need to trust yourself very strongly. The feather is a kind of a connection that we have with the spirit realm. They are there, they are present, they are available to you as soon as you are going to, call for your spirit ally. They are going to show up and help you in that particular matter or the challenge. But you fear the judgment, you
Yes.
don't trust yourself. That's the guidance for you. This guidance, I'm sure it is going to bring that awareness. Sometimes when we become aware and acknowledge, your healing begins from there. So, as I had suggested, Noha also earlier, you please keep a colorful or a white feather with you at all times. You can put it in your journal, you can put it in your, on your altar or in your crystal bowl or anything. Now, how will you get this feather? Now, these spirit guides and spirit allies are always telling us to align ourselves with the nature, with the universe. So you'll have to step out of your comfort zone. You will have to step out of your house. And whenever you are out, just allow that feather to reach to you. Like, if you have a balcony, if you have a window, just see if it comes down to you. Set an intention that particular day that whatever feather is a kind of a lucky charm for me, let that feather come to me. So
And
please don't fear the judgment of people. People really don't know about your struggle. So release that fear by holding this feather in your hand and trust yourself.
And ma'am, one more thing. I have been seeing peacock feathers, the plumes, and it's like from somewhere it drops in my dream. It just flies and it wavers and then it vanishes. And I've kept two such feathers in my. There's a small place here. Should I show you that?
Yes, sure.
Show you. So I have kept it like this, ma'am. If it is visible. Like here, I hope it is visible in the camera.
Slightly it is because you have, blurred your background, but slightly we can make out that there are
Yes,
feathers.
there's
Yes.
uh,
Yeah. So it
and
resonates with what message that you have got about feather. So I
yes,
will surely encourage you to work with the dice because it opens up just not one spirit ally. There are 31 other spirit allies are also there. So, you order this dice, enroll yourself into the training course, and take your journey forward.
definitely, ma'am. I'll. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
for
for your question.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes. All right. Okay.
Okay, Benita, who's your next pick?
Yeah. Can I please see them? You'll have to
Yes, I'm
remove the
just doing that.
spotlight.
I'm just doing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Lords, I think I'm pronouncing your name properly.
Lotus, yes.
Lourdes.
Okay, where are you? Go ahead, Lotus.
Thank you very much. I was hoping you don't call me.
If you want, yeah, go ahead.
No, of course I won't, but it's too money. But I felt actually from the first session you had a message for me. So I was hoping you actually tell me a message. But I don't know what to ask because so many things, but maybe, I get the messages, I get the signs. I feel very connected to so many animal spirits and, so much I could share. And also, the spiritual world, angels, all that. But it's something in me, even I believe I know. And even on the meditation we done before about the spirit, which was absolutely amazing. I should write a book on it. Even the tiger was roaring at me because I'm not, is they all telling me, we are here with you, but you are not doing it. You are not doing it. You know it, but you're not doing it. Sorry, I go on, I get excited, but so what do I still need to do? Because all I do is healing all this stuff to be free from whatever is been blocking my life from my ancestors and everything. Anything you can tell me I still need to do to really go for it and forget about everybody else, because I'm very good helping others. But me,
All right.
you got the
So we're
message.
going to we're just going to ask the question the same way that taking your name, setting the intention of how you can take all the learnings and the insights that you are getting forward. So
Thank you.
I'm going to ask my beautiful dice. And the bear shows up.
Oh.
Obviously, the bear shows up. You think a lot, and then you procrastinate, right? Then you don't do anything. So bear is here to tell you, start taking small steps. Write it all down. Write down all your ideas, and every single day ask yourself, what do I need to do to move forward towards my goal? The bear is here. Here, now I would say the shadow side of the bear has come up, that you need to, take smaller action every single day. The light side of the bear would be, care. You're very caring. You're always ready to help people. But what is it doing for you? On the shadow side, you're not recognizing that you are just thinking, planning, not doing anything, right? The bear is here. Connect with the bear energy and start working towards your goal. Yeah. And these dice are really going to help you. You can hold it in your hand and just focus on the bear energy. So that's your answer.
Thank you so much. I do write a lot every day, and I wrote a book, but it's hopefully will start moving. Thank you so much. I never thought the bear will come to me, but great.
Because your energies are like that, very caring, very inclusive. I'm not surprised the bear has showed up in the reading.
Great. Big hug. Thank you, Nilu. Thank you, Binita. Very
Thank
good.
you, Lourdes.
I'm very
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, and Binita, time for one last one.
Yes, one last. Okay. Noah, I saw the white cat.
You did see
Go
the white
ahead,
cat?
Noah.
That's great. That's my baby. Good. So
Right.
what I need is I feel energies very well. I feel spirits about me, but I cannot communicate. And this fox came to me a while ago actually, when I was doing some drumming hearing. So I saw that thing, the fox, and that had loving eyes, but I was startled when I saw it, and then it vanished. And after that, I didn't see anything. You see?
You got fearful of those eyes?
No, I was startled from the image, it was all of a sudden, so and then it vanished. And after that, I couldn't communicate at all.
So probably it's allowing you to settle, accept, absorb. It'll come
Yeah,
back.
to settle
Yeah.
down, I know. I need to
Yeah.
I was excited, actually, very excited, and that's why it just gone with the wind. And then plus this, I did so many modalities in order to open my third eye and all that stuff. So it's taking time. It did open, but I was so excited about it. It's gone now. But I see only violet all the time now. See? So the experience is there and the hearing is there. I've heard once, and after that, it's gone. So I want something to tackle all this up.
Okay. So you want to take your gifts forward. That's what your question
Yeah,
is?
of course, yes. And
All
healing
right.
plus healing. Because I've
Okay.
been burnt recently with hot water of a kettle. on top of my thigh, and it's burning since a month and a plus now. Since the 11th of March, it happened to me while I was traveling.
Okay. It's
So
not
this
healing.
thing, that's healing, yeah, healing. So what I need to know to do all to heal up more quicker than this. The
So
stains are the
you need the guidance for your burn or for your spiritual gifts. I will be taking one question,
one
so you
question.
select.
Of course, communication, spirit communication.
Okay, how you can
Yeah.
take this gift forward, right?
Exactly, yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no wonder the wonderful wolf has showed up. You have different energies working around you, moving around you, very ready for you to tap into them. Okay. You are very intuitive. Wolf shows up when you are not tapping rightly into your intuition. There will be some doubts, some, noises, chatter as soon as you receive your guidance. But Wolf is here to clear all of that for you. So please dive deeper into the energies that you are receiving, settle them. Settle them. Just don't start, okay, I am feeling the energy and now I'm going to go all over the place. What is wolf energy? It is like, patiently accumulating everything, accumulating everyone. Work with community. It's going to be really very good for you. Start taking small sessions, like a kind of a group activity with community. And if you are inclined to learn the spirit communication, that's also going to help you in, manifestation, taking the next steps forward. So yeah, tap into those energies. They are showing up very big time.
SubhanAllah, how it happened. Thank you very much and well appreciated. Thank you, Nilo and Binita, of course. Thank you. Well appreciated.
Thank you, Noah. And thank you, Binita. This is, I know that when, the kind of work that you do, there's even with the earlier process that you took us through, it was quite the process. It wasn't like a rush job on it. And I can just about imagine how much, what is the kind of energy focus that you contribute, not just to a call like this, but obviously to your work and to how you teach it and how you put it forward. So thank you so much, Binita, for this entire week. Really showed us so many amazing possibilities and options for us and took us through spirit communication in a manner that was that was very easy to receive, right? So thank you for this entire week. And before we say our final goodbyes to you, would you like to say anything to everybody?
Yeah, I'm very happy that it was well received because the entire idea to create this training course is that people are not fearful of these beautiful spirits. They either want to contribute into our life or they need us, they need our help to contribute onto their path. So I'm very happy the way people have received it, very lightly. The main purpose of this entire training was that there is no fear attached to this communication. It is meant for everyone. It really empowers each and every one of us. And I really, insist every time I speak about this subject, everyone should learn this. Everyone should connect with the spirit animals, their spirit allies, and you can actually see the way life blooms into ease and balance and happiness. I want everyone to experience that. Yeah. And thank you for this opportunity, Mystic Lotus team, for all your support. Thank you, Neelu, for being such a wonderful partner for all these conversations. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that. And people, as Binita said, please take this work on. This is something everybody should be doing. And you have packaging at 189 US dollars or 14,400 rupees. And you have package B at $249 and 18,900 rupees. It's both the same, except package B has that exact dice set that you've been looking at, and the book that you could see also as additional in package B, which is why definitely package B is the one that is being recommended. Please get in touch with us for any payment options that you require. We're here to help you and assist you take this work on further. People, we will see you next week on Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. India Standard Time for another week, another modality. But for now, Binita, again, thank you so much for this fabulous week. We look forward to seeing you more and more and wishing everybody a fabulous weekend. And thank you always for your time with us. Bye, Binita. Bye, everyone.
Bye.